Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and I know it's early in the morning, but it's about to get loud later on today. It's going to be warm outside, so people are going to be taking care of stuff they couldn't because of the winter storm. And I don't expect anybody to be watching this right now. Okay, so that's all good. I'll be posting this later, though. All right, got my coffee. We're going to do a quick chat. All right. Before I go on, uh, I'll let you know this is the adult channel for adults, not for kids, 18 and old. If you're not 18, you shouldn't be watching on this, okay? Sometimes I go on a little rant, have a little fun, and some people are like, my kids. No, you're supposed to be 18 and over if you're watching this, okay? You have to be, mature. Anyway, what I want to rap to y'all about is this. First of all, just like my other videos, I want to give my thanks out to all those known and unknown heroes, plumbers, utility workers, firefighters, people in the hospital, police, law enforcement, that and tow truck drivers, especially all those people that helped out other people during this horrible winter storm, and is still helping out people. Okay, as I told you in the past, uh, helping people is a thankless job. I helped my mom. Uh, I did help my mom for a long time. I still do a little bit too with her nonprofit business, and I can tell you a lot of times, all the sweat and tears and hard work, and how she tried to help other people. There are still people that you know didn't say thank you. Okay, and not everybody uh, means any wrong. It's just that if you're in dire straits, sometimes you're just glad to get you, your partner, you, and your family into a safe space, and you're not really thinking about everything like that. You know, you're thankful, but you don't say it. And there, unless you're like a sociopath, psychopath, or a narcissistic, and most of their comments are going to be something like, "Well, that's their job anyway," you know, uh, because they have an abnormal mental behavior problem, whether they admit it or not. No, but the average person usually are thankful, is just don't say it. So I want to say it for myself. Thank you for being out there and still being out there, getting things uh, straightened out for people. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is Title 42. Title 42 is something that that Trump put in through the Trump era, where it does not allow illegal immigrants to just flood in over into uh, the United States. Rather, on any of our borders, even though the focus is usually on Texas, as you know, but it means on any of our borders. That also means in Washington, where you have a lot of illegal Asian orientated people that flow in, and people from Europe that flow in illegally, or even in Canada. So this stops this flow, okay, and they can be turned back and sent back in a respectful manner, okay. And the Supreme Court recently judged and made a judgment due to the appeal of 19 Republican states that that Title 14 will stay in place for at least 2 months until they hear arguments, and then they'll make their final judgment. Okay, so that just came down yesterday from the Supreme Court. So Title 42, that is keeping the overflowing of undocumented people or legal aliens, whatever you want to call it, no matter what border it is on in the United States, from just piling in. Okay, uh, and that's going to stay in effect for another at least 2 months. All right. And, and that's up to you if you believe that's a good thing or bad thing. I'm just letting you know, giving you the news. Okay. Uh, a lot of border patrols were really worried about that because uh, they didn't have the manpower to handle that flow. Okay. And a lot of economists was worried, for the United States because we really don't have the resources with the inflation and recession that we're going through to handle all that. Okay, so but we'll see how it works out. Now, so that's type 2022. I mean 42. Now, what I want to talk to you all about also is Social Security. Okay, when it comes to Social Security, in the coming days after January the 3rd, when the new power structure in the United States takes effect, where the Republicans control the House and the Democrats control the Senate. Okay, things are going to change. Okay, some people may feel it's good, some people may feel it's bad. I'm not going to get in the middle of that. I'm telling you to keep your eyes on the news. I don't care where you get your news from, whether it's me, somewhere else, some other YouTube channel, or some news paper that you subscribe to, or however you get your news, keep your mind and eyes on the news because changes are going to happen. Anytime we have a major change of power structure in the United States, changes are going to happen, and some of them will affect you. Okay, they'll affect you if you get Social Security. They'll affect you if you are, you know, uh, if you're disabled, or if you are taking care of disabled children or parents. Because new laws, you're going to hear about all these new laws that were passed recently before January 6th, but you want to before January the 3rd, 2023, but you want to pay attention to all the laws passed after January the 3rd, 2023, because it's going to affect you directly, especially if you get Social Security. Okay? And to be truthful with you, some people have been asking me about stimulus checks and stimulus. Well, this is my opinion on this part right here. With the Republicans in the House and the Democrats in the Senate, you probably don't believe this, but you may actually have a better chance of getting the stimulus check several times in the year of 2023 with that. Mainly because, whether you like it or not, they may be buying your vote for a Republican candidate in 2024. Okay? And Republicans, conservatives, in my history of knowing some conservatives, have a tendency to take care of, sure, they take care of big businesses, but they usually do try to take care of their own first instead of giving money out to other countries first, like the Democrats have been doing. Okay, and that's a good thing. Okay, and they also pay a lot of attention to the border, so they'll probably make laws and rules dealing with the border that was not in effect in 2022. So this will affect some people personally. Okay. Um, Matter of fact, what people don't realize now, yeah, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but when Trump was in power, one of the main reasons people hated Trump, these tech companies hated Trump, is because he put up uh, situations in which the tech companies had to hire a certain amount of American people if they want to get those visas to hire people from other countries. And a lot of people don't know that. And that's one reason tech companies really do hate Trump. Okay. Uh, but, and they're not, and they're scared of, what's his name too, because he is a Trump supporter of, Musk. You know, they're scared of him too because he is somewhat of a Trump supporter. So they're scared that he's going to shake up the things in the tech field. You know. Now, but I know this is early morning, like I said, but I will post this so you all can watch this. But I was just in the mood to chat, have me some coffee with you. Happy holidays. And wishing you all to be safe, sound, and secure. I hope y'all, I mean, I know that weather affected me. Also, I hope y'all stay warm and hope y'all get that warm front flowing through. Man, can you believe, okay, y'all? Can y'all believe what happened? I mean, Buffalo, New York got hit, man. I ain't gonna lie. I have, I mean, we really haven't seen that much snow. I mean, we know Buffalo gets hit, but not like that. Okay, we haven't seen that much snow in a long time. And the scary part about it is that y'all know, like I know, snow melts. So their problems haven't gone away yet. So even if they get a warm front, if it gets cold at night, that stuff is melting. You got just sheets and sheets of these massive sheets of ice that they, my feelings, man, my heart goes out for Buffalo, man. And so many people passed away through this Antarctic storm, you know, too. Because I mean, it was, my lights went off, okay, but thanks to the utility people and stuff, my lights went off, but it didn't stay off. It went off for maybe at the most 5 or 10 minutes, and then it came back on and stayed on. So I mean, but I know a lot of people here in Pittsburgh, their lights stayed off. Okay, and here's the worst part about it: if you didn't know, there was groups of people, I think in Washington, that literally sabotaged the power plants, the power stations, putting